And welcome to another segment of Delta Sip. Give me just a second here, y'all. Oh boy. If you looking at my screen, you already know that the Ghost of Mississippi is in Greenville, right? And if you got Shad White in your city, it ain't ever pretty. The Mike magazine will be coming to you with more exclusive interviews. Guess who's going to be next? I guess we will never know. Stay tuned to Delta Sip. Angela Buckney here, the voice behind the mic. Delta Sip, where we sip slow and talk what we know. And if you need a commercial, let me know. Want to advertise? Not a problem. We have affordable rates. Call 662-207-2077. The views and opinions expressed in this channel are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they may represent or Carlos Moore Law Group, Vanguards for Justice. Carlos Moore Law Group will fight fervently for you. With 22 years of experience, Attorney Moore is a distinguished legal figure, recognized nationwide and beyond for his groundbreaking roles in legal expertise. Carlos Moore Law Group is available 24/7. Check out the web at morebymore.com. A representative is waiting to respond to you. Scan the QR code or
what you're doing right now and download the G Wood Live app. It's absolutely free. There's no cost. I'll say it again. It's absolutely free. It's your way to stay connected and stay involved in the community. Download the G Wood Live app on your Apple or your Google Play. Stay connected, stay positive, stay involved. Download the G Wood Live app today.
Whether buying or selling a home, Dr. Deborah Dace has the blueprint. At Exit Southern Charm Realty, Dr. Deborah Dace is there to assist you. Dr. Dace is not just a realtor. She's an award-winning realtor who can make investing in your future home a breeze. This process should never be complicated. Allow her to put you in the home of your dreams. And she can also help you sell your home. Either way, enjoy your key to happiness and give Dr. Dace a call today. And welcome to another segment of Delta Sip, where we sip slow and talk what we know. Listen. On yesterday, you heard it here first at the Mike magazine, where they are supposed to be having a meeting on today at 4 o'clock. Now, there was a special call meeting right around the time of Thanksgiving, right? And during this special call meeting, it was to talk about applicants who were possibly trying to apply and vying for the position of the director for public and parks. What is it? Parks and Recs, right? Well, anyways, the director's position is up for grab for the park commission. And so we are, wait, I want to make sure that I'm saying this correctly, right? They met so that they could discuss the interviews and selecting park commission director's position for the Greenville Park Commission. Now, it has crossed my desk, honey. I read off a list of names of people who are on the board. Mr. Kevin Johnson, Kendrick Gear, Thomas Knowles Sr., Mario Kirksey, Charles Tackett. These people are supposed to be reportedly on the board, right? And don't you know, it crossed my desk that they about to dismantle the whole board. Said we don't even need the board no more. What's the purpose for having a board for, right? Well, anyways, today at 4 o'clock, listen at me and you hear me good. Today at 4 o'clock, if you can't make it down there, you make sure you get on over with the Mike magazine, because we're going to try to pipe this thing over here and we're going to talk about the checks and balances that's possibly happening or not happening. That's that information that I was just holding up, right? And so they're saying that they're going to get rid of the board. I don't know how true it is. Y'all know people be telling me stuff. But anyways, if you know something, y'all let me know. Right. But they're supposed to be having that board meeting on today at 4 o'clock. This is the agenda. I read the whole agenda out on yesterday. Not going to read it out again today. But on the first page, you see that Parks and Recs, I think it's 8 on the agenda. I like to watch my stuff play back on YouTube so I can see it blown up on my TV screen. If you're out there and you're trying to leave a comment, just know that we cannot see your comment. I have to put that disclaimer out there. If you're trying to leave a comment, you got to go to our professional page on the Mike Magazine on YouTube or Facebook and leave that comment. But listen, going back to this agenda right quick, because we want to talk about the school district. I think if you look, it is H, yes, Parks and Recs. Now, what we don't see on this agenda is it spelled out. Now, it said that 3 people are supposed to be on the list for Parks and Recs, and those people names are not showing up. And I want to know what is actually going on with the city of Greenville for Shad White to drop down. Because if Kim Merchant was the attorney over in Indianola and she warned them that Shad White, the ghost of Mississippi, is what I like to call him. If Shad White is going to drop down on you, if Kim Merchant tell you, you better not do this, I'm advising you, please don't do that, and you do what you want to do anyway. If you're looking at the screen, this is the result of Kim Merchant saying, don't do that, right? And so the thing about it, you got 3 councilmen right there in Indianola who went against her legal advice. 2 of them went with her advice, right? And so they voted based on the legal information that she provided, saying, hey, we don't have contracts for this man that you guys are trying to pay. You can pay him if you want to, but I'm backing away from this because this could be a liability for the city of Indianola. But guess what? They have been served. And guess who served them? Shad White, the ghost of Mississippi. I can't say it enough. Y'all better realize who the ghost of Mississippi is. And if you see that picture, you see my mouth pushed out like I told you. I told you. Now, Shad White, if you go to his Facebook page, on Facebook, Shad White, he got the verified check mark. You'll see that he'll tell you he was in Greenville, right? Is the hot seat committee in the port city? Is the hot seat committee in the port city? Why is Shad White, the ghost of Mississippi, in Greenville? Could it be that Kim Merchant tried to warn Greenville as well? And they just decided to go against whatever it is that Kim Merchant was probably advising them of? We don't know. But I'm going to tell you something. If that girl is over in Indianola and she served as the city attorney and she gave advice and they went against what she said, not only is Shad White going to come up your street, the attorney general is right behind him. Okay? And now I'm going to shift gears because it is so much happening right here in the city of Greenville. Why is Shad White here? Is it for school? The school's missing money? See, y'all know Shad White don't play about their money. Shad White don't play about that money. Is the city missing some money? Now, if you look at the back page right here of the agenda, at the very back, and I'm going to read that to y'all. I'm sorry, you all. Number 23, it says council to consider hearing update on potential litigation in closed session. What type of potential litigation? Now, again, if Kim Merchant is the city's attorney, her job, let me get back in here. Kim Merchant's job is to make certain that the city is not held liable for anything. But we do know that Corey Holmes' name is at the top of the pile based on the confirmation that I got yesterday. His name is on the pile for to be brought back for the city's director. I don't know if he's going to get the position. There was another young man whose name has come out since then. Name is Mela Sadiq Supreme. His name is in the list. How do we know? Because he came on the show yesterday and he said, I want to let Corey Holmes know that he has some competition. No disrespect to anybody, right? And so a lot of people are still saying, why is Shad White in Greenville? Could it be for the school district? Now, we got some breaking news coming out of Greenville. The school district. Let's take a look at this. Boom. Dr. Janice Monroe retirement announcement. I think I spelled her name right. Now, this is on the school district's Facebook page out there, public domain. Okay. We want to say shout out to Dr. Janice Monroe for Superintendent Week. I think this is the week where we acknowledge them and everything that they do for the district. And I am not going to read this out. I'm just not going to do it. Um, this is a retirement announcement that has come across very abruptly, right? And we know people can retire and things like that, but I'm questioning the retirement, that this abrupt retirement, and who is going to be the interim. Now we do know it's some things, some allegations floating around, and we're not going to deal with that. What I want to talk about is who is going to come behind Dr. Monroe. Now, there are names that they have tossed out there that they're saying who they want. They're even saying that people are going to leave the school board. This thing is getting piping hot. And for Shad White to be in Greenville, you better know. Listen, y'all, I know y'all think I be sitting up here on my fanny and I'm just popping off. No, if Shad White is in your city, it will never be pretty. I don't care if it's the school district, if it's the city, if all of these people are intertwined. Guess what? We got to get some type of clarity going on about this thing. Now, I don't know why this retirement came so abruptly, but I plan to find out. I plan to find out. And I also plan to find out what board members are leaving the school board or if that's a lie, because people lie all the time. People will tell you things in just to get you just to popping off and talking about what they think you should be talking about. But we're going to investigate the investigation, okay? Because we want to know if anybody is leaving, and names have been dropped as to who is supposed to be coming on, and the folks that's glad to make these announcements and all of this kind of stuff. I mean, this stuff could be fabricated, but names are already attached to it. Names are already attached to who they want the interim to be. Y'all, the stuff that come across my desk, I don't talk about everything that come across my desk. I really don't. But we got the mayor of the city has put out a press release, and I'm trying to see what was the purpose for the mayor. It's almost like he's politicizing the fact that the superintendent is retiring. There's nothing to be politicized. Why is a press release coming from the mayor's office? That's a red flag to me. There's red flags going up everywhere. Why are you out there front and center making sure that you're saying something about the superintendent's retirement? I'm just curious as to know, right? Like why we had to hear from your desk that the superintendent is retiring. It just, to me, it just doesn't sit well. It just doesn't seem right. It just, and I'm gonna say it how I feel it. And the mayor is as cute as a button, but I'm just gonna say it how I feel it. We need answers from you, Mayor, as to if you plan on making certain that this city is going to be in good standing. Because why Shad White in your city, Mayor? We need some press release coming from you talking about Shad White, not the school district. It's not a good look. It's just not. It's being politicized. And the mayor is as cute as a button, but we're gonna see him at 4 o'clock today. And if you guys cannot make it, please be on the Zoom or the social media because Greenville will have that. Now, we have people out here like the chief who's saying who he wants to bring back. But now, we got paperwork saying that it was 3 names. And I'm going to read it again. That says, this notice shall be served. Wait a minute. Whoa. Where is it? Here it is. Second page. Only three applicants. Only 3 applicants were qualified for the position. The commission will notify the media after the closing session of their decision. We don't even know what y'all doing. Y'all ain't told the Jackson Advocate, the Mike Magazine. We don't know nothing what you're doing. So maybe you telling some other media. And we need to get more specific about which media, because y'all out there tagging folks who you want to tag, who you think is important, but that same media you tagging will be the one that makes certain that the whole world know if you're corrupt. Be the same media to let the people know if you're doing something you ain't got no business. The same media you tagging will be the one to make certain that the word gets out about what you're doing in Greenville. Keep tagging them. I'm telling you, you ain't got to tag the Mike magazine. You ain't got to tag the Jackson Advocate. But baby, we going to have the story. We're going to know. We know stuff that these people don't even know about. We're going to carry that story. You can be as cute as a button and I be my Sarah, my frat brother. I love you as to the moon and back. But I am going to report the facts. I'm going to report these stories. Now, you don't have to tag me. I say it again. Tag whoever you want to. But the same ones you tag, those are going to be the ones that put you on blast. Just know that. The same ones. I can't say it enough. And again, those are my colleagues. Those are my colleagues. So just know we going to still put the word out on you. Now, either you can do it from black media, independent media, or you can go corporate. But either way, that story going to get out there. Now, we need answers. We need legitimate press releases from the mayor of our city telling us why Shad White dropped down in Greenville. We don't need a press release about a school district, a retirement announcement. It just doesn't come across well. It comes across as being politicized. Like here, yeah, hey. I just want to say this. I want to say that. It does not come across well. It doesn't. It doesn't. Because I'm hearing things that I don't want to hear, things that I don't like to hear. And I don't talk about everything that I hear. I don't. But don't think I don't know. Don't think I ain't got it. Because I got it. I got it. The thing is, I want people to, if you are in these positions and elected and people are trusting you, or even if you are appointing your buddies, allegedly, to these positions, it's gonna come out. Stop appointing your friends. Stop putting your buddies in there because guess what? Let me show y'all what happened in Jackson. I'm trying to warn y'all. The DOJ watch my channel. They do. I'm not saying that to be facetious. I'm telling you, these are warnings. These are warnings. Look at what happened in Jackson. Look at what happened in Jackson. Federal indictments handed down. You got city attorneys warning you, saying, listen, say no to this, say no to that. This is my advice. I can't tell you what to do, but this is my legal expertise. This is where I flow. This is what you pay me for. They're not listening. If you won't listen to the attorney that's giving you, look at what happened to Indianola. Huh? You got the guidance. Is it because she's a woman? Maybe she wasn't their pick. Maybe she wasn't the one they really wanted. I don't know. Maybe they thought they could walk it like they talk it and walk all over Kim Merchant. But we do know that an announcement has been made and that she is no longer going to be with the city of Indianola as of January 6th. She is going back to the Mississippi Center for Justice. That announcement has gone out from the public relations people over at the Mississippi Center for Justice, saying that they are glad to have her back at the helm. This lady ain't no dummy. Y'all better start listening to the Mike magazine. You can tag whoever you want to tag. Tell whoever you think is more important than the Mike magazine. But guess what? We got the story too. We got it too. Those are my colleagues that you're sending it to. We talk. Y'all can, hey, keep doing it how you want to do it. Keep doing it the way you want to do it. Down in Pearl, they got an officer down there who has allegedly stolen $32,000 from a dead woman. Come on, Pearl. What's going on, Pearl, Mississippi? What is going on, Pearl, Mississippi? $32,000 from a dead woman. This ain't something I'm making up. And then they did not want to give his name. But you better know Mike Magazine already had the name. We already knew what his name was. Shad White is in our city, and he ain't here to hold nobody's hand. He ain't here to kiss babies. He ain't here to be going around, let's walk in the park. That's not why Shad White is in Greenville. Mayor, we need to hear from you. Let me go back to Jackson. Look at what happened in Jackson. Hold on. Let me get a little bit specific with it. If you look to the right, you see Angelique Lee, who served in the capacity of a councilwoman. She's no longer one of them. She ain't one of them no more. Is that how we say it on the street? She ain't one of them no more. She said, I plead guilty, right? Then you look to the right of her. You see Sharik Marvay Smith on the 10th, October the 17th. He sat there and said, I ain't guilty. I'm going to plead not guilty. An hour later, just about the same media that y'all think I don't talk to, they reported that he changed his plea to guilty. October 17th. You look above him, you see Marshawn Chrysler. Y'all, this is real. This man served as an interim sheriff in Hinds County. Y'all don't think that ethics is real? Keep playing around. This man was found guilty. Found guilty. And he's going to be sentenced really soon. Oh, vote black. We want somebody black. Put somebody black. Get a man. Get a man. What's wrong with women? Well, when you get women, look at what happened. Look at what happened with Miss Angelique Lee. And they're putting her name out there, laughing at her, saying she liked extravagant gifts. Louis Vuitton. You can buy her for a purse. Is that what we want? We need people in these positions who are ready to serve the people. They had a lot of allegations about Angelique Lee. They said she didn't even need the money. I don't know her not to like her. I think she's cute as a button. But the leadership in Jackson is still in the hot seat. Look to your left, your far left. That's the district attorney, Jody Owens. In the middle is Chokwe Antar Lumumba, the mayor of Jackson, young black man. Listen, I've been following him since his beginning of his career, following Chokwe Antar. Now we got allegations against him, major federal indictments. And then to the right of him is Aaron Banks, councilman. These indictments ain't no joke. Let's get a little specific. Talk about the mayor. Look at those indictments. Conspiracy, money laundering, honest service. Listen, ethics makes a difference, y'all. Now, they say if anybody could beat these charges, it's possible that it's Chokwe Antar Lumumba. It's a possibility that Chokwe is the one who could beat these charges. You got your DA. They even say he falsified statements and lied to the FBI and all of this stuff. Again, these are indictments. These are allegations. We can't say that this is factual. These are indictments, but it's not looking good. This don't look good, man. It just don't look good. Then look, Rankin County. The mayor of Pearl. The mayor of Pearl got allegations out against him. Somebody claiming that he can just pick the phone up, and I'm going to put that out there. He can pick the phone up and call the mayor whenever he wants to. Now, the guy in the referee shirt name is Leon Seals. He's alleging that the city of Pearl Police Department has been weaponized against him by a friend of the mayor. Y'all, this stuff never should have been said. Even the Judge Adams, in Justice Court, said that she was going to render a decision on this young man's case and never did it. Never rendered the decision on last Thursday. Was it Thursday before? She never rendered that decision and she never kept her word. Trey Spillman is a prosecutor down in Rankin County. Y'all, this stuff is going on. Shad White is dropping down and he ain't playing. The mayor of Pearl he went as far as to say that Shad White ain't in his city. But we got CJ Lemaster at WLBT who's investigating Pearl very thoroughly. So y'all can tag who you want to. Tag your favorite journalist. Tag whoever you want to. But Mayor of Greenville, why is Chad White in our city? We don't need no cute press release talking about Dr. Monroe is leaving. We don't need that. We don't need that. That's not what we're looking for. We trying to see why is Chad White in our city. Why? That's what we need a press release about. And we may not get it. We may not get it. We may not get it. But the checks and balances is on. We need to know what is going on. Who is going to be the next park director? Who's going to be the director for Parks and Recs? Who's going to be the director? Why is this announcement coming so abruptly? Why are allegations out there that board members are going to leave? I thought when you retire, that's a happy time. And again, I'm not going to read this to you, but you can go out there, you can look this up on YouTube and watch it on a bigger screen if you would like and read it to yourself. But I'm not going to read this announcement. What is really going on in the city of Greenville? Why is Chad White in our city, Mayor? We need answers. We need answers. Why is Shad, listen, why is Shad White here? I call him the ghost of Mississippi. We had just ate at Jim's Cafe yesterday morning. Just ate at Jim's Cafe. He posted on Facebook with a picture with the owner. Go watch what I'm telling you. 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. We need to be knowing what the park commission is going to be talking about. They are on the agenda. They are on the agenda, Parks and Recreation, but they didn't spell out what they're going to be talking about. So maybe it is not about the 3 people who are supposed to be hired or that they're looking at. Because if they were going to be on the agenda, maybe it would have been spelled out. Let me pull it up. Maybe it would have been spelled out like with the city, the police department, right? Let me pull that up for you so you can see that. I think that is the back page. You see how they got it spelled out? Number 6, number 17, number 18, they got it spelled out who all they want to bring back. They got it spelled out. What is going on in Greenville, y'all? Why is Shad White here? He is cute as a button, but he don't play no games. And I tell anybody, he's going to be the future governor of Mississippi. That's your governor. The ghost of Mississippi is the next governor. He's being groomed to be your governor. Now, we need to know why is this retirement coming abruptly? We need answers, and I don't think we're wrong for asking.
The Mike Magazine.